Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Commodores will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
To the air, it's Barnett. Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even though they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass and got the big sack.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Burleson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Nevada will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history.
There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Pulls and fires complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. got a man. It's Burleson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. The big fullback's got it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play.
Breaks into the open. He'll work his way down to the 28. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He'll pull it on the read. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. The give to the back. The Wolfpack will get the 1st down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak for it.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the 1st down.
He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. They'll try to sneak it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Starling. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking for room. It's Fields. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. And the ball's free in the backfield. Offense scoops it up and still going. I don't know if, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on! He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Commodores trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Kennesaw State put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Owls had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. To the air, it's Barnett. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Nevada going quickly.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And that pass incomplete, the defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off on the counter. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And the try is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Burleson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Handoff from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll try the run. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Oh, he's got a chance. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Smashes through the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Vandy. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Warren.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And the Commodores come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeper.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Commodores are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. He's got him. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here comes the hurry up.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. Nevada going quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Shoots it to the left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Escapes trouble. Going to try to get it himself. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Hold offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Burleson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Leaves it with the back. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. To the air, it's Barnett. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Gives it to the back on the draw. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Here comes the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try to get it through the air. On target. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. From the gun, the running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for space. It's Washington. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to punch it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Nevada! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Firing to the right, complete. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Grabbed over the middle, it's Warren. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Nevada will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. The Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll keep it himself. Just ran over it. Just keeps moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Give to the running back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 38 over Stanford. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Bringing the heat. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.